For my next number, I'd like to return to the...
How's it going, everyone? My name is Simon Sejas, and today I'm going to share with you a quick trick tip on how to get nice, clean, crisp audio from using a pair of old earbuds laying around the house. Coming up. Alright, so here's some earbuds that I had laying around, and I got to thinking, I always wanted to get really good audio, and rule of thumb is you want to get your microphone as close to the source as possible, and I don't want to be spending an arm and a leg just to get nice clean audio, especially if I'm going to be filming things with my phone or DSLR. I want to try to keep things at a minimal on the budget side of it, especially if the audio is comparable to something more expensive like a Rode Lav Mic Plus or something like that, which is for $100. Something like this people have laying around the house and aren't even using. So you can be using the stock earbuds that come with an Android phone or even an Apple phone, and I'll show you how I utilize this and how I pin this to my shirt, and we're going to show this right now. So let's get started with this. So the first thing I do is I don't want both these earbuds on here when I'm pinning it to my shirt. What I do is I take a pair of scissors. Oops, drop this thing. Take a pair of scissors, and what I do is I keep the one with the mic in one earbud, and that, which is the left side, on these right here. And it could vary depending on which brand you're using, but for the Skull Candies, the mic's on the left ear pod. So what I do is I cut this one off right here at the very base, and show you right here. So I take these bad boys and I snip them off, and that's that. So now you just have the left side. I chose these earbuds because the cord's fairly long. It's longer than most cords out there, and I got lucky because these were just laying around the house, and these are fairly old, so I wasn't worried too much about them. I have tons of little micro earbuds laying around the house. So as you can see right here, there's those two little slots right here. I don't know if you can actually see. There you go, right here. Right here you can see that's where the little microphone slots are at, and it says Skull Candy right here. What I'm going to do right here is run this through my shirt and let this drop all the way down. I'm going to feed it through the bottom of the shirt like this right here. And as you can see on the bottom, it's going from the bottom to the bottom of the shirt. And if you don't have a bobby pin laying around, which is fairly easy, if you have your mom or your girlfriend or your sisters, most likely they have something like this, and you can just ask them for it and use this right here to pin it down. Or if you don't have that and you just want to just go straight off the bat, you just plug your ear pod inside your ear and you let your mic hang this close to your mouth, and you'll be able to get really clean audio. And let me see if I can plug this in right now and see if it'll make a difference. Okay, so now the audio is recording through my ear pod, and I don't know if you can tell a difference, but the internal audio is only okay if you're indoors with no sound around, nothing going on, and it could pick up just your voice and not the ambient sound around. But with the little ear pod, it kind of amplifies your voice because it's really close to the mic. And the way I like to use my earbud from here is I'll take this little bobby pin and I'll put it right here, like so. Hopefully it's not picking up too much noise. And what I'll do is I'm going to clamp. Actually, you know what? Put it on the wrong side. Put it on the bottom right here. So I'm picked it and clamp right there. And that way, I'm going to clamp the bobby pin right here to my shirt, like so. You guys can see that right there. So now I have my bobby pin right here on my shirt. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this, I'm going to run this down the inside of my shirt. You can see. Bear with me. Hopefully it's not going to be too staticky when I put it underneath. See how it's going to go underneath. Make sure that the mic right here is face up. And see how the bobby pin right here is going to kind of act as like a clamp. And the weight of the earbud is going to just sit right down the middle. And you have the mic right here. And there you go. Now you have yourself your own DIY lapel mic or lavalier mic, all for free. But as you can see, it works pretty good. I'm going to go outside and we're going to try a little wind test to see how it does out here in the elements. So it's a nice hot sunny day out here in Fresno. I'm here in my backyard and you can see that I'm using the mic underneath, the earbud mic, and it's just recording. I'm using my Galaxy S8 to record. It's a front-facing 8 megapixel camera, and we're just doing a little test right here. It's a very light breeze. If I were to, there you go, here's a breeze coming right now. If I were to just have the mic out, or if I were to use the internal audio from the phone, you'd be able to hear the wind being picked up. And actually, I can probably unplug it right now to see if it'll pick up the breeze real quick. Let me go and walk over here real fast and see if you can hear the difference. Okay, so now I'm using the audio from the internal audio, and you can feel a breeze right here. I wonder if the wind's being picked up at all. The ground's pretty hot. I'm walking around barefoot out here in the backyard. But yeah, there's a slight breeze. I don't know if I'll be able to find out once I get inside. And I'm not sure if it's hitting the mics. We'll see in post if it's actually picking up the wind noise or wind static. And right here, as you can see, this is called the TRRS tip ring sleeve. And this is made specifically for cell phones. Let me go and plug this back in. Okay, so now I'm using the earbuds, my makeshift lav mic running directly into the phone. And if you want to use this type of setup with your DSLR or your video camera and plug directly into the camera and have the video and audio together, you're going to need an adapter. It's called a tip ring sleeve to tip ring sleeve. So you're going to need a TRRS to TRS adapter, and Rode makes that specific adapter if you want to go that route. Or you can use your cell phone as an external audio source and have it recording separately onto a recording app on your phone, and have your phone inside your pocket, and you can use your video at a distance, and that way you don't have to have a long cord or anything like that attached to yourself, and you have more freedom to roam around. And then when you get into post-production, you can sync the video audio to the external audio. So now you got an opportunity to hear what it sounds like to use a DIY lapel mic running directly into the phone while I'm filming with a front-facing camera on my Galaxy S8. So this is also like a video test to see how the front-facing camera with the Galaxy S8 works as well. One thing I wanted to point out is with audio and video go hand in hand. Video could be very crisp and beautiful looking, but if you have tinny audio, it's kind of hard to watch the video, because you want to because audio is associated with the video and visuals. So on the flip side, if you have really good audio and you have mediocre or somewhat okay video, it seems like it's more easy to watch and pay attention to the video, because audio does make a big difference in any type of video production. So it's 50% video and 50% audio to make it complete. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and hopefully this is helpful for you guys in doing your video production on YouTube. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content that I want to be putting and posting up to help try to build this YouTube channel, please give me a subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. I know I'm very new to the game, but I have been doing video production for quite a few years now, just more dealing with skateboarding and doing skateboarding videos and things of that nature. But I do want to start doing a little bit more vlogs and trying to do more tutorials and doing videos that can help people in any way, shape, or form. Anyone from doing reviews on product to doing little trick tips on anything that I come across that I feel like can help anybody. So once again, my name is Simon Sejas, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.